Hello my dear students, welcome you all for the Samveda e-learning program. We are discussing about chapter number 13, exponents and powers from last two sessions. Today is the third session and the last session of this lesson. You are going to learn more about laws of exponents and also you are going to solve problems on laws of exponents. My dear students, before going to learn about today's concepts, let us recall what we have discussed in first session and second session. In the first session, you are all learned about the meaning of exponent, base and power of an exponent, method of reading an exponent, conversion of number to exponential form, and also conversion of exponent to a number form. So, these are the important things you have learnt in the first session. In the second session, you have learnt about multiplying powers with the same base, dividing the powers with the same exponents, numbers with exponent 0. So, these are the important things you have discussed in the second session. Under these headings, you have learnt about the laws of exponents. As you all know that formulas and laws in mathematics help us to solve the problems very easily in an appropriate way, and also they help us to solve the problems in a fastest way. Today, you are going to learn few more laws on exponent. In the second session, the law you have learnt is a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So, this is the first law you have learnt. Under this law, you have solved problems. The second law what you have learnt is a to the power of m into a to the power of n into a to the power of p is equal to a to the power of m plus n plus p. When there are the same bases with the different exponents can be simplified easily with the help of this law. And you have also learnt about the law a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. When we are going to divide two exponents having same base, the answer will be equal to the base to the power of difference of the exponents. The base to the power of difference of the exponent, that is a to the power of m minus n. And also you come to know that any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So, generally we can say a to the power of 0 is equal to 1. This a represent non-zero integer, So, we can say that the number except 0 raised to the power of or exponent is 0, which is equal to 1. But we can conclude any number to the power of 0 is always equal to 1 except the number 0. Now, let us know about what are the important things today what we are going to discuss. In this session, you are going to learn about taking power of a power. Taking power of a power, multiplying powers with the same exponents, dividing powers with the same exponents, and miscellaneous examples using the laws of exponents. So, these are the important the concepts what you are going to learn today. So, here also you are going to learn some important laws of exponents. Are you ready with the book pen? Okay, let us learn one by one. The first the thing what we have to discuss is taking power of a power. Let us understand this through an example. Here the question is simplify 2 cubed to the power of 2, 2 cubed whole squared. How to simplify this? Here 2 cubed whole square, that means 2 cubed over here is multiplied 2 times with itself. How many times 2 cubed is multiplied itself? 2 times. That can be expanded like this, 2 to the power of 3 into 2 to the power of 3 or 2 cubed into 2 cubed. Similarly, that can be written as 2 to the power of 3 plus 3 using the exponential law. A to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n, because here in these two cases bases are same. 2 is the basis, simply we are adding the exponents, that is 2 to the power of 3 plus 3, which is equal to 2 to the power of 6. This answer is also is equal to 2 cubed whole square is also is equal to the product of the powers 3 into 2, that is 2 to the power of 3 into 2, which is equal to 3 to the power of 6. So, instead of doing all these things, simply we can write, if the bases are same or if the exponents are like this, we can simplify just by finding the product of the powers. Let us learn through one more example. Simplify 3 square to the power of 4. 3 square to the power of 4. Here 3 square to the power of 4 means 3 square is multiplied how many times? Yes, 4 times it is multiplied with itself. That can be expanded as 3 to the power of 2 whole to the power of 4 is equal to 3 square into 3 square into 3 square into 3 square. How many times? 3 square repeated 4 times. How can we simplify this? By using the law of exponent. Simply here, since the bases are same, so we have to add the exponents. So here 3 to the power of 2 plus 2 plus 2 gives us the final answer. So here what the law we are used means, a to the power of n into a to the power of n into a to the power of p is equal to a to the power of m plus n plus p. So based on this, we have simplified 3 square into 3 square into 3 square into 3 square. What we obtained? 3 to the power of 8. So that is also is equal to 3 to the power of 2 whole to the power of 4 is also is equal to 3 to the power of 2 into 4. What we are doing here? We are multiplying powers. What we will get? 3 to the power of 8. From these two examples, we can come to the conclusion that a to the power of n to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. A to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. So this is what the another law of exponent. So another law of exponent is like this: a to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. We shall solve few problems based on this law. Here the question is 7 square to the power of 10. 7 square to the power of 10. We can write simply as 7 to the power of 2 into 10, which is equal to 7 to the power of 20. So remember the law used to simplify these kind of exponents, that is a to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. Similarly, 5 to the power of 4 to the power of 8 can be simplified as by using the law 5 to the power of 4 into 8, which is equal to 32. 8 4s are 32. 5 to the power of 32 is the answer for 5 to the power of 4 to the power of 8. Here also we have used the law a to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. Let us learn the one more important aspect of this session: multiplying powers with the same exponent. Multiplying powers with the same exponent. So, to understand this, let us take an example. Simplify 2 cubed into 3 cubed. You must know the base and exponent of the question. Here 2 is the base, 3 is the exponent, and 3 is the base and 3 is the exponent. So, if the problems are like this, how to simplify this means, here 2 cubed can be expressed as 2 into 2 into 2. 2 cubed means 2 is repeated thrice like this. Similarly, 3 cubed means 3 into 3 into 3. What is mean by 3 cubed? 3 cubed means 3 is multiplied itself 3 times, that is 3 into 3 into 3. Now, if you are going to combine like this in terms of 2 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 3, we will get like this. So, which can be written as 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, that is 6 into 6 into 6. How many times 6 is repeated here? Very good. Here 6 is repeated 3 times. So, that means 2 to the power of 3 into 3 to the power of 3, which is equal to 6 to the power of 3. One more example, 4 to the power of 4 into 3 to the power of 4. How to write 4 to the power of 4? We have to write 4 times, because power 4 is there in this case, that is why it is 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. Similarly, 3 to the power of 4 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So, when we are going to combine what we have did in the previous problem, we will get like this: 4 into 3 into 4 into 3 into 4 into 3 into 4 into 3. So, we are just combining 4 and 3. And so, we have grouped 4 and 3 like this. So, what is the product of 4 and 3? What we will get when we are going to multiply 4 and 3? 12. So, we are going getting 12 in the each cases. Here 12 is repeated 4 times. That can be written as 12 to the power of 4. So, what is the simplest form of 4 to the power of 4 into 3 to the power of 4, which is equal to 12 to the power of 4. So, from these two examples, we come to know that a to the power of m into b to the power of m is equal to ab to the power of m. Can you repeat again? A to the power of m into b to the power of m is equal to ab to the power of m. This is another law of exponent. So, what is the thing you have to understand from this means, here bases are different and exponents are same. When the bases are different and exponents are same, can be written as the product of the bases to the power of the exponent. The power of m into b to the power of m is equal to ab to the power of m. So, let us solve few problems based on this. Here the question is like this: 2 into 3 to the power of 5 and 2a to the power of 4. So, to solve these two problems, we have to use the law what we have discussed now. 2 into 3 to the power of 5 can be written as 2 to the power of 5 into 3 to the power of 5. Here there is a 5 as a power. We have to write this power for these two numbers, that is 2 to the power of 5 into 3 to the power of 5. Similarly, 2a to the power of 4 can be written as, here 4 is applied for 2 as well as a. So, that is why we get 2 to the power of 4 into a to the power of 4. So, this power is applicable for both 2 and a. That is why we have to write 2 to the power of 4 into a to the power of 4. So, based on the exponential law, a to the power of m into b to the power of m is equal to ab whole to the power of m. So, this can be expressed as like this, and this can be simplified as like this. Now, let us learn one more important aspect of this lesson, that is dividing the powers with the same exponents. Dividing the powers with same exponents. Let us understand this through examples. 3 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 4 can be simplified as 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2. Here 3 is repeated how many times? 4 times. What about 2? 2 is also repeated 4 times. That can be written as 3 by 2 whole to the power of 4. or simply we can say 3 by 2 is repeated 4 times. That is why the simplest form of 3 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 4 is equal to 3 by 2 to the power of 4. What about in this case? A cubed divided by B cubed, which is equal to how many times? A is repeated 3 times. What about B? B is also repeated 3 times. So, here A by B is repeated 3 times. Therefore, that can be written as A divided by B to the power of 3. Let us take one more example. 3 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 4 can be written as 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2. Then what about the simplest form of 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2? Yes, you are correct. It is 3 by 2 to the power of 4. 3 by 2 to the power of 4. So, from this we can conclude that 3 to the power of 4 and 2 to the power of 4 can also be written as 3 by 2 to the power of 4. That means, here though there is a different bases having same exponent, that can be simplified like this. So, from this example we can come to know that a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m is equal to a divided by b to the power of m. This is also one of the law of exponent. So, what does the law of exponent says? When the bases are different, when the exponents are same, when they are going to divide, so that is also is equal to a divided by b to the power of m. That is, a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m is equal to a by b to the power of m. Let us understand this law through an example. Simplify 4 to the power of 5 divided by 3 to the power of 5. So, we can write like this: 3 by 4, 4 by 3 into 4 by 3 into 4 by 3 into 4 by 3 into 4 by 3, that can be written as 4 by 3 to the power of 5. Yes. So, without expanding also we can write easily in a single step by using the law. You can write either like this, or simply you can write directly as 4 by 3 to the power of 5 using the law of exponent. So, this is what the expanded form of the given question, but when we are going to use the law a to the power of m to the power of m is equal to a by b to the power of m means, here what is the value of a? Just compare the formula with the given question. Instead of a, 4 is there, instead of b, 3 is there, and instead of m, 5 is there. So, when we are going to substitute the value of a, b and m to the formula, so we get 4 by 3 to the power of 5. So, this is how we can simplify. Let us take one more example: 3 to the power of 4 divided by 4 to the power of 4. What is the value of a? Yes, you are right, 3. What is the value of b? 4. What is the value of m? Yes, 4. Then what is the answer? Yes. The answer is 3 by 4 to the power of 4. So, I am showing you both the expansion form of the given question and the simplest way of expressing the expanded form, and also I am showing you how to use the formula to simplify based on the law of exponent. So, here 3 to the power of 4 divided by 4 to the power of 4 can be written as 3 by 4 to the power of 4. Now, let us learn miscellaneous examples using the law of exponent. We are going to use almost all the laws to simplify the following question. Here the questions are like this. See, there is the mixed form. Here there is a divided form and there is a multiplication form. So, we have to simplify using the law of exponent. Simplify and write the answer in exponential form. 3 to the power of 7 divided by 3 squared into 3 to the power of 5. So, here to simplify these two, we have to use the law a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So, based on this law, we can simplify these two as 3 to the power of 7 minus 2 into 3 to the power of 5. So, 7 minus 2 is 5, therefore, the simplest form of this is 3 to the power of 5 into 3 to the power of 5. So, by using the law of exponent, a to the power of m into a to the power of n can be written as a to the power of m plus n, because bases are same. So, we are adding the powers or exponents, that is 5 plus 5. The final answer is 3 to the power of 10. So, this is the benefits of laws of exponents. So, that is why you have to remember and you have to learn the all laws what we have discussed in the lesson thoroughly, so that you can simplify the problems based on exponent very easily. Is it understood? Shall we go to the next question? Let us solve one more problem on this. 6 squared into 6 to the power of 4 is divided by 6 cubed. So, here we have to write like this. 6 squared into 6 to the power of 4 can be written as 6 to the power of 2 plus 5. Since the bases are same, we have to add the exponent. So, based on this law, a to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. When we are going to add 2 and 5, we will get 7 divided by 6 cubed. So, 6 cubed can be written as 6 to the power of 7 minus 3. So, based on the law of exponent, e to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n when the bases are same. So, what is the final answer? The final answer is 6 to the power of 4. This is how we have to simplify the given problem using laws of exponents. One more example you are seeing on the screen. 2 squared to the power of 3 into 3 to the power of 6 into 5 to the power of 6. So, here the question is a little bit different when compared to the previous problems. So, here let us see how we have to simplify. So, 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 3 can be written as 2 to the power of 2 into 3 based on the law of exponent. E to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. Then what we will get? 2 to the power of 6 into 3 to the power of 6 into 5 to the power of 6. Here the exponents are same. We have to simplify these two. How to simplify these two? It is 2 into 3 to the power of 6 based on the exponential law. A to the power of m into b to the power of m is equal to ab to the power of m. So, finally, we will get 6 to the power of 6 into 6 to the power 5 to the power of 6. Again we have to use the same exponential law to simplify this. 6 into 5 to the power of 6. What is the final answer? 6 5 is 30. 30 to the power of 6 is the answer for this question. I hope it is understood. I hope you are all able to solve the problems based on exponential law. My dear student, let us remember what we have discussed from the first session under the laws of exponents. The laws of exponent what we have learned are a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. Can you remember the one more law? That is e to the power of m into a to the power of n is into a to the power of p is equal to a to the power of m plus n plus p. I hope you are all recalling the law what we have discussed in the previous sessions. A to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. A to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. One more law, a to the power of m into b to the power of m is equal to ab to the power of m. My dear student, based on the concept what we have discussed today, I am giving you some problems as a home assignment. Solve them and show to your teachers. Simplify the questions in the exercise 13.2. You can see this in your textbook. You have to solve the first main and second main problems by using laws of exponents. I hope you are all going to solve these problems. Thank you all, my dear students, for nice participation in the class. I hope you have all learned this lesson very effectively. Stay safe, keep learning, have a nice time. Thank you all so much again.